Hello everyone, welcome back. Psychology of why people ignore social distancing. The first thought is that people are idiots, or we can use a newly emerged term, COVIDiots. Someone who ignores the warning of public safety or health. Unfortunately, in the face of this situation, such an explanation is valid only for a small number of people. But yes, there are COVIDiots. However, the social distancing ignorance is usually due to cognitive bias, which is explained in detail by the famous author Daniel Kahneman in his famous book Thinking Fast and Slow. The author distinguished two systems of thinking. One is fast thinking, second is slow thinking. The first thinking or quick thinking makes decisions quickly, stereotypically, unconsciously, emotionally. But the slow thinking is based on conscious calculation, logical thinking, and it requires more effort. During this quarantine, many people are relying on fast thinking. Rather, we should focus on slow thinking, the logical thinking. Now, let's come to cognitive bias. Basically, it is a type of optimism bias. That is, thinking that the negative event will happen to others but not me. Another example of cognitive bias is overconfidence. That a person thinks his assessment or considerations are more accurate than what the objective reality is. Then comes a very basic flaw of human psychology. We tend to compare. For example, if someone is worse than us, we are comforted ourselves that we are not so bad yet. However, in the face of pandemic, such an approach can do a lot of damage. When the virus was only in China and isolated cases in other countries, it seemed to us that it is far away from us and it won't affect us. When the virus hits Europe, we again comforted ourselves that it will affect more to Italians or Spanish. There is no danger for us. The comparison that we and our country dealing better than others make people to take the current situation not seriously, which can cause reckless actions. Then comes social loafing. Social loafing can be generally defined as less efforts are made when you are in group. A good example is rope stretching competition. Let's say there are 5 people commanding and you think you will try less because others will be trying maximum. What if others think the same way? Research shows social idleness stems from people's belief that his or her efforts is not as important because a person thinks others are social distancing. So if I one alone not follow, then there is no issue, it is less important. Unfortunately, many people have this attitude. We can see this from press or social media. People think that nothing will happen if you do not follow the instruction because you are the only one. But others think in the same way, resulting in a critical mass. Finally, I request whether it's Bihu, Easter, Baisakhi or any other festival, stay home, maintain social distancing. God is omnipresent. Otherwise, the lockdown will further increase as the cases increases and our suffering will continue. Bye.